New at 4:30, a saucy car action could have cost Geico executives millions of dollars.
Yeah, so get this. They were ordered to pay up $5.2 million after a woman caught an STD inside a car. All right, let's break it down. The unidentified woman claims that she caught HPV while having sex with a man inside his 2014 Hyundai Genesis. The man, only identified as MB, was insured with Geico. The alleged incident happened back in 2017. The woman asked for $1 million, saying that the man knew he had the virus and the risks of unprotected sex. Last year, an arbitrator in a Missouri court determined that sex in the vehicle directly caused or directly contributed to that woman contracting HPV. The man was found liable as well. Geico pushed back, arguing that the man's policy only covered injuries related to maintenance or use of the car. And now Geico is ordered to pay again that woman $5.2 million in damages. This is one that I've never heard of. So let's bring in our chief legal correspondent, Seema Iyer.
So, Seema, Geico took this to the Missouri Court of Appeals.
Yes.
They still ruled that the 5.2 judgment is going to stand.
Yeah.
Why?
You know what? I'm sorry. I'm a little distracted by that lizard. Was that like a
The Geico
That was the
lizard.
Geico
No,
lizard.
but it wasn't just like the commercial lizard. It was like a life-size blow-up lizard.
A blow-up
All right,
lizard.
see
All
the
right.
hard-hitting investigations people I get put on? Right now I'm investigating lizard. Okay, all seriousness. This case actually started, and this is important for our viewers to understand, that a lot of times, sometimes in your leases, whether it's a car or it's an apartment, you agree to arbitration. You agree not to go to court. So in this type of transaction, they agree to arbitration. And then when an arbitrator settles a case, at that point, a trial court has to put the stamp of approval. And that was done. So that's what happened at the lower level. Then Geico, they took this to the Court of Appeals, and they said that the lower court deprived them of their right to intervene and defend their intentions because they were the insurer. And they were denied, and this is that constitutional phrase you hear me talk about all the time, their due process under the law when they tried to intervene. Okay, so let's go to the other side. Now, the other side is the appeals court that just ordered Geico and actually kind of cemented that order in legal stone, that $5.2 million. And they said that the right to intervene, there he is again, look at that guy.
Oh,
the right to intervene.
Don't get distracted.
Oh, yes, I'm trying. The right to intervene is limited to accept things as they are, okay? So you do have this right to intervene when you're an interested party, but you have to accept it the way it is. And in this case, that $5.2 million was already given the stamp of approval by the trial court. You see my point?
Yeah.
So Geico, a little too late.
So is there a way for them to get out of this, or do they have to, or is it pretty much a done deal?
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of surprising, and this is the same thing that happens in the Carolinas. So in most cases, the state court of appeals is the highest you can go. Now, I did find out that 10% of those Missouri cases from the court of appeals can be transferred to their Supreme Court. I'm sorry, only less than 10% get the transfer.
Got it.
So you can try to transfer, you're going to be out of luck. Where's the bobblehead? Are we done with it? Okay.
I think we're done with that bobblehead.
Oh, this is very interesting.
Yeah,
I mean, it reminds me of the McDonald's hot coffee situation.
Yes.
People kind of suing for all sorts of reasons.
But the thing that bothers me about this, in complete seriousness, that transaction between those adults, what does that have to do with the car?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I can see this being a civil lawsuit. This is an assault,
Right.
Okay, so some type of fraudulent endeavor in getting into into a relationship. But the car had nothing to do with it because if they were in someone's bedroom, she still would have contracted the disease.
We were
Right.
talking about
We were
this.
asking, does that open anything up for, a hotel
Mattress
room,
company,
a park?
sheets.
This is
We
going
were-
to
we
go
were
on
going
forever.
wrong.
We were coming up with all these different things. I don't know if we
Hey,
want to
this
talk
is
about
what
it.
the ladies do with their free time.
We might have to take this one offline on Facebook
Yeah,
Live
we
or
might have
something
to
and
kind of
continue
talk about
we
that.
should do that.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds fun.
All right. Seema, thank you so much for explaining that. Again, we don't know where that's going to go.